Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. If you're watching live with me on Twitch, thanks so much for hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. Before everyone starts complaining, which usually happens, the card down here, this one is a Starmie from Evolutions, right? So, good old trusty Greninja BREAK that everyone loves to hate. We have Greninja, 130 HP, Shadow Stitching. The main reason why this card is good, dealing 40 damage, and your opponent cannot use any abilities during their next turn. There's no way to play around this. There's no Field Warrior or anything. You can play Pokemon Ranger, but not a single deck plays Pokemon Ranger, and that's also a one-time use. Moonlight Slash, dealing 60 plus 20 if you return the Water Energy attached to a Greninja, which is pretty decent. Grass Weakness, not too relevant right now, and then a free retreat cost. Greninja BREAK, the evolution of Greninja, has the ability Giant Water Shuriken to just dish out damage with its ability, discarding a basic Water Energy and placing 6 damage counters wherever you want. Really nice way to pump the extra damage, and if you manage to stabilize with this deck, very few decks can actually beat it. For Frogadier of the Water Duplicates, some people have been experimenting with a new Frogadier that has 80 HP and the ability to place 2 damage counters. I feel like it's definitely not worth the risk. Like, the 2 damage counters are not worth the risk, that Frogadier being the one you have and you not being able to use Water Duplicates. So that's why I'm not using it. However, I am using 3 of the new 70 HP Froakie. 70 HP is a big deal with all the jet punching going around. And we do have one of the bubbled Froakie to have the option of paralysis. The 1/1 Starmie line, as I was mentioning, 90 HP and ability Space Beacon. You discard a card and you get back 2 basic Water Energies from the discard pile. Obviously a really nice ability and allows you to keep using Giant Water Shuriken over and over again. One Tapu Lele for consistency purposes, and then we have 4 N, 4 Cynthia, and 3 Sycamore, very straightforward supporter line. 4 Ultra Ball and 4 Evosoda for support, and to make sure that we can get those Pokemon out as soon as we can. Triple Brooklet Hill also helps us in getting out our basic Pokemon quickly onto the bench and serves as a Paralysis counter. Double Enhanced Hammer and double Counter Catcher for disruption purposes. Double Choice Band to increase our damage output. 2 Field Blower, 1 Stretcher, and 1 Super Rod for recovery. 4 Splash Energy, which allows us to recover the pieces of any Greninja that gets knocked out by putting them back into our hand. 6 basic Water Energy, and let's jump into a ladder to complain a little bit more about the bad Greninja hands that we are about to get. Kevin, ¿qué tanto veo a Garbodor en el meta? No lo veo muy bueno por ahora. Todos los decks están jugando muchos sopladores, pero los sopladores en Greninja van 100% porque también te sirven para quitar Parallel City. I would like to go first, thank you very much. A Ranger effect as an item, that would be pretty cool. ¿Cuál será mejor opción, Zorro Lycan o Zorro Garbo? Me gusta más a mí Zorro Lycan porque Lycan es buenísimo. And yeah, we're gonna complain about our hands before we even get it, because we all know how Greninja works. Okay, this is actually a pretty decent hand. As long as I can get a Water Energy next turn off of this end, this is actually a pretty decent hand. At the European tournament, I whiffed a Water Energy in order to not make day 2, so that was a very sad story. That was a very, very sad story. We're going first, so we don't have to bench the Froakie. We're up against the Zoroark deck. This is an interesting decision. Do I N looking for a better hand? I already have the guaranteed Frogadier, so all I'm missing is the Water Energy. It's really sad that Frogadier doesn't get a boost of HP from Froakie. I think I'm not going to do it. I do have 10 Water Energy, so I could top deck one and then I could find one off of the end. I mean, that's the plan, right? Signature James, you're really happy Malamar was printed. You liked Eel's decks. Okay, so we just immediately win. We have no idea what Zoroark deck that was. Did anyone pay attention to the previous screen and see like what was the pair with Zoroark? Was it like a fighting, a psychic? I don't want to record the game as just Zoroark. But I'll take that win. That turn 1 win. Obviously that game doesn't count. But did any of you guys pay attention to the previous screen? Okay, we get to go first again. Very nice. This is... okay. With a Froakie, that would have been a very good hand. Because now with 70 HP Froakie, you can actually afford to attach an energy and not be afraid. He had a fighting. Okay, so I'll just record it as Zoroark. Thank you so much. I'll just record it as Zoroark. Can I look at decks after the game ends? Oh, you can. Not always though. Not always. Yeah, Sinister James, Malamar decks are pretty cool, and it's nice that a brand new archetype is in the meta. I agree. What do I think about Wally in this deck? It's not good. Like, Wally has been available to be used in Greninja decks since its inception. It sometimes made its way onto the deck, but it's not something you want to rely on. And like past turn 1, it's just really bad. And I don't think you need that to like win games, right? You don't need to Wally turn 1 to win games. Unlike Trevenant, which needs Wally on turn 1. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pass. You don't need Wally to win games. Like Wally would be, oh, I just won quicker, but it's not gonna be a card that makes you win or lose a match. So I don't think Wally. I don't think there's any space for Wally. Do I think that Bubble is the best attacking Greninja Break deck? No, that's why I'm using the 70 HP. Pablo, have you played PUBG on your phone? You downloaded it yesterday and won 2 times on solo. No, I don't like wars and all those type of games. I'm not a big fan of shooter games, either first person or third person. A, because I'm really bad, and B, because I don't like shooting people and things and stuff. So I definitely haven't played with the deck. Okay, this is pure Psychic Malamar apparently, which is fine. Like I just bought Pokemon Crystal. That's my plan for the airplane. That's my plan for the flight for tomorrow. Just play Pokemon Crystal, and I have my Nintendo Switch to play Zelda. That's what I enjoy playing. I enjoy playing Zelda. I enjoy playing Mario. I've never played a game of Fortnite. I've never played a game of PUBG. I tried playing Halo before. I sucked at it and I didn't enjoy it too much. Like I'd rather just watch on YouTube the cutscenes and just watch the story and learn about the story than play the actual game. Hello Manchester, thanks so much for being here. You faced a guy that chose to go second to Wally turn 1. That's fair, but you can't even choose to go second before you've seen your hand. Like, if you could see your hand and then choose, maybe that would give it a little more merit, but not at the current situation. I have tried playing Fire Emblem because I really like Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff, but it hasn't captivated me. I downloaded the game on my phone. I wasn't a big fan. I don't know, the Fire Emblem just hasn't captivated me as much as I thought it would. Okay, I think I'm just gonna bench the Staryu here. I don't need another Froakie, and I'm just gonna start the Shadow Stitching. All I need to do is say Shadow Stitching like 20 times to win this game. Yeah, like I know the game, like I remember the game more fondly than it will actually be good. But I mean, just like I found my 3DS. I had lost my 3DS. I didn't know where it was. I found it, so I just figured I would play it on the flights where I can do nothing else. Some flights I work on like my articles for 6 prizes. In others I sleep. But this time I have 2 flights. I'll probably be sleeping in the super early one, and then in the next one I can either play Zelda or play Pokemon Crystal. And my girlfriend said she wanted to keep the Pokemon Switch the Nintendo Switch this weekend. So I might just have to bring my 3DS, so I wanted to play something new. Because Pokemon Crystal is definitely a lot better than any of the Pokemon Ultra, Sun and Moon games. The Ultra games really sucked. Pokemon Quest, yeah, I also wanted to download Pokemon Quest. Definitely also wanted to download Pokemon Quest. Okay. So, I don't have knockout on this guy. I mean, this guy isn't really scary, honestly. So, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna discard this and this. And I'm gonna grab the break. Yeah, the break. Or the Starmie. Yeah, I'll grab Starmie instead. I'll set up the Starmie, and then I'm definitely gonna attach the Splash to this. Yeah, Splash here, Choice Band here, and then Sycamore. I used to play VGC, Dylan. Ooh, I actually have knockout now. This was a great draw. That was an amazing draw. And I even have the Counter Catcher. That's insane. Manchas, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. I have played Advance Wars. I really liked Advance Wars. Advance Wars was really fun. You had no laptop to play Pokemon. Yeah, I have some games on my laptop, but I don't enjoy playing games on the laptop. What do I think about finding 3 belts in Malamar decks over Choice Band? It's definitely a possibility. It doesn't sound terrible. The White Snake, thank you so much for the bits. Okay, let me finish this turn and then I'll go back to reading the chat. Do I want a Counter Catcher or do I just want to go aggressive? Okay, if I Counter Catcher this, I won't be taking a knockout on this. So I don't think I'm going to be using Counter Catcher, or am I? It could be fine. My opponent has 1 card in hand. Is it a Psychic Energy? That's the question. I mean, I feel like I could just trap a Malamar. Let's go with a trapping strategy. Do I have 2 waters? Yeah, I do. 3. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna trap a Malamar. And then I'm just gonna start spreading damage here and there. I'm gonna trap a Malamar. And then I'm gonna retreat. And then the only thing that really threatens me is this guy, so I'm just gonna go against that guy. And the beauty of this is, like, Malamar is trapped 3 turns because Shadow Stitching, like, at this point you wish Shadow Stitching didn't do any damage. Just so that Malamar would be trapped forever there. So I used to play VGC deal, and I even got a World Sim fight for VGC. But I chose to play TCG instead. And now with, like, it's definitely better business for me to dedicate to VGC. Okay, so my opponent, the 1 card in hand or his top deck was Guzma, which is fair, I guess. Okay, definitely that, and then Cynthia. Like, at this point, there's absolutely no way we're gonna lose. There's just absolutely no way we're gonna lose. I'll bench the Froakie down, and then I can Giant Water Shuriken this guy, and then I can do Space Beacon. Like, I don't even care about the Parallel City at this point. I generally don't even care. So I'll retreat, and then I will Giant Water Shuriken this guy. And then if I give my opponent the ability, like, we're tied in prices, so he can't GX me. No, I think I mean, I don't mind damage, right? I'll play this to thin, but I don't mind the damage. I really don't. Hits me for 120, big deal. Okay, so let me read the chat. You played Pokemon Quest last night. It's okay, you don't do a whole lot. It kind of plays itself. Okay, that doesn't sound very intriguing. And Thank you so much for hanging out, Dylan. You're testing Fighting Fury Belt in Malamar right now. They usually get blowered away. Yeah, I think they use the high use of parallel means there's a high use of blower, which makes Fighting Fury Belt less effective, because Fighting Fury Belt is only good if it sticks for a turn, right? Everyone's saying hello to each other. That's very nice. Welcome, guys. And there we go. There's a very solid victory against Necrozma Malamar, as expected, honestly. As expected. So let's jump into another game. Okay, so we're gonna mulligan again, and I missed something. I made a sound. Tapu Gorgeous and Marco Master, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for the follow. Sorry you're sick, Rhea. You have matching bit badges. Yeah, you do have matching bit badges. Rhea was super nice last Friday and gave me an amazing birthday present. So that was incredible. What do I think the best deck is outside the triangle? Probably Greninja. Like, both the Greninja GX with Latios and Greninja Break feel like really solid decks. They're just like a lot more shaky than the other three, but those are probably the best tier 2 decks, I would say. Twinsies. Yep, you guys are twinsies. Okay, so pretty good turn one for my opponent. Pretty bad one for us, as we don't have a Froakie. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Giratina promo just immediately benches down that Giratina promo. I feel like I should do this. I feel like doing that is the right play, just to thin. And Greninja hands. Okay, so we get a Froakie, and that's it. We need a Water Energy. We need my opponent to whiff the knockout. We need my opponent to not have Guzma. Zarek the Demon, what? I don't understand what you just sent. Señor Rocker, sí, México vale la pena. Siempre serás bienvenido a México. Hello, Tama Drummer, thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. What specific tech? What are you talking about, Kevin? There's the Ultra. There's an Elixir. I disagree with that Elixir. Well, I don't know my opponent's hand, right? And Zarek the Demon, there are no commands yet. I haven't had time to set up night bots. Manchas, thank you so much for the bits. Very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Yeah, Giratina is super solid in Malamar. Indeed. I do agree Giratina is solid in Malamar. Okay, so my opponent was just thinning. I still disagree with that Elixir, honestly. And his last card was the Metal. Okay, so that's the energy for turn. So now, unless he gets double Malamar, okay, and the Psychic, he would be able to knock out with Dawnwings. Now he's gonna knock out with the Ultra. We learned yesterday that the Tina Promo in Malamar is good for more than just Greninja. Yeah, it one-shots a Buzzle as a non-GX, discards a card. It's definitely not terrible. It's definitely not terrible. I agree. And we might just lose this turn. We might actually just lose this turn. And oh, the top decks. The top decks. One Frogadier is prized. I didn't bother checking anything else. We'll have to see what happens. Okay. Why, Frogadier? Why? Why do you do that? Why? Why do you pop up? Like with 2 Greninjas I would have been fine. With 1 Greninja I am in so much trouble. That was so sad. That was so sad. Yep, the frogs are trolling. Like, it gives me hope with the Cynthia top deck, and then it gives me the Frogadier. And then it gives me the Frogadier. Yeah, I mean, a non-GX, it's good as a non-GX attacker, and it gets you the benefit of having Greninja protection, which is really nice. This is sadness though. This is real sadness. I need Counter Catcher now. I need Counter Catcher. That's so sad. I might actually have to I might have to water duplicates again. There it is again. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? I hate you, Frogadier. I hate you, and my Staryu is prized too. Why? Okay, I'll grab a Greninja. So I am a guaranteed Greninja next turn, and then I'm gonna rescue Stretcher back. Oh, the Staryu is not prized. The Staryu is just there. These 3, and let's water duplicates for a second time in a row, just to get 2 of them too. That's so sad. It's just really sad. Like, we're gonna lose a match that should be an auto win. We're gonna lose a match that should be an auto win. There's another Malamar, and there's a Sycamore, so my opponent thinning. Okay, and there's a knockout, but we just might be able to recover here. Like, we still have a chance, you know? An N would be really nice here, but because N plus Counter Catcher can probably put us back into this game. Okay, this is not terrible. Like, sure, he takes a knockout here, but then after that, he's in a lot of trouble. So I'm just gonna Shadow Stitch it here. Maybe I could have Moonlight Slashed. I actually should have Moonlight Slashed here. Yeah. Exactly why Ninja is tier 2, exactly. Mr. Rocker, how to get the emoji? You need to be a subscriber to use the Tablemon emojis. Oh, and I have a new emoji. I forgot to upload it, actually. I should get on that. By next week, we will have the new emoji. Okay, next week we will have the new emoji. Ooh, double Floatstone is annoying. 2 prizes left for my opponent. 2 prizes left. Okay. We can play down the pieces. I feel like I'm gonna Lele for N. I feel like I should Lele for N. Oh, it's risky though. Lele for N is very risky here. I'm not gonna Lele for N. I have 1 N left. I think I'm gonna Lele for N. I'm gonna Lele for N and hope my opponent never gets Kuzma to knock out my Lele. We'll see. We'll see. I need Field Blower. I need Counter Catcher. Either of those actually works really nicely here. And there's Counter Catcher and Field Blower. Okay, so that's good. That's actually pretty good. And I'm gonna Counter Catcher the Giratina. I'm gonna Counter Catcher the Giratina. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the 2 Floatstones as well. I'm gonna Brooklet Hill for Staryu. Wait, what? I have 2 Greninja breaks prized. It's like we're playing on hard mode. We are playing on hard mode here. You guys will find out. You guys will find out what the new emote is. It's already done. It's already done. You guys, I think you guys are gonna like it. It's already been done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have 2 Greninja breaks priced. Like, I take a prize, then he knocks me out. Right? I mean, I'll set up the Starmie. Why not? This is gonna be tough, though. This is gonna be really, really tough. Another Counter Catcher doesn't really help us here. I mean, well, it does help us, I guess. It does help us. Another N would be fantastic. We do have 1 N, which is also priced. This is gonna be a while, though. 3 more turns. No, 2 more turns. Yeah, it's not like I can use my shurikens anyways, exactly. Snorlax emote confirmed. Nope. There are many non-GX type psychic basic Pokemon with good attack to make a Muller deck without Pokemon GX or EX. That is true. That is true. Oh my gosh, he had Guzma. You're kidding me. That's probably game. He hit the second Guzma. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. Deck's getting real thin indeed. This is sadness. This is sadness. Another Psychic Energy here just wins him the game. There's 4. This deck usually plays 8. There's 2 left. There's 2 left. My opponent just passes. And we shall... Shadow Stitching. Yep. Shadow Stitching. Our prize is Greninja Break. We don't have Counter Catcher anymore, though. We don't have Counter Catcher anymore. I need to top deck Choice Band. I needed N more than the break, though. Oh, and he even reduces my damage output. That's not very nice. That is not very nice. And he ends me. What is this? What is this? Okay. The Super Rod is nice. The Super Rod is actually nice here. Okay. Super Rod and Brooklet Hill. So Super Rod back to Staryu, the Starmie, and the break. And then we shall Brooklet for the Staryu. We might just lose because of deck out, honestly. I don't think we can win in 4 turns. We need the Choice Band here, 100%. Okay, we did get the Choice Band. So we can knock this guy out. And that's 2 prizes. That's 2 prizes. We need my opponent to not have a Psychic Energy. The game's just gonna troll me, isn't it? He's gonna top deck, or he already has a Psychic Energy. Okay, we're gonna have double Giant Water Shuriken. So my opponent is on a clock. He just promo. Oh, he can GX. I forgot he can GX. That's Staryu. Oh no, this Greninja still loses me the game. He just GXs here. The GX. I forgot about the GX. Please hit my Greninja Break. Please don't GX. Ugh. Wait, what? What? No, it doesn't have to be 6 prizes total. It's... If the total of both is 6 or less, it's not 6 prizes total, it's 6 or less. I mean, I don't think I can win anyways. Well, maybe I can. Oh no, I misclicked. No, I misclicked. I needed Starmie. Oh, I misclicked. I misclicked. Ugh. I misclicked myself into a loss. No, with Starmie I had a chance. No. No. Darn it. Why do you do this, Paulo? Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. We had a chance. Oh my god. I had a chance. I think if I top deck Starmie, I still have a chance. No. 50% chance. If I top deck Starmie, I double giant Water Shuriken and Shadow Stitching. And the next turn, I double giant Water Shuriken and then win the game. Oh my god. If I Cynthia, I draw the... I have 6 cards in my hand. I play Cynthia, and I draw 1. I put 5 back, and then I draw 6, and I still lose. The end being prized... Oh, gosh. Like, all of this had to happen for me to lose. The last end was prized. I misclicked. My opponent had the Guzma at the right time. I had such a very terrible draw in the beginning. And I lost the 50-50 of top decking Starmie. All of that had to happen for Greninja to lose to Malamar when it had Giratina promo. Oh boy. And we are rewarded with a Lele start for the next game. That's so sad. That is so sad. Oh well. What can you do? The misclick is on me. Everything else... And then we top deck the Starmie. The irony in these games is just... It never stops, right? It never ever stops. Staryu's prized, Frogadier's prized. And my opponent had to forget Ultra GX attack. That also had to happen. We were just not meant to win that game. We were 100% just not meant to win that game. What's the Greninja Break Ultra Necrozma matchup like? If you don't completely botch it like I did, it's pretty good. If you don't like botch it and your opponent... That was such a crazy game. At least there's entertainment, right guys? There's entertainment value right there. We really want the Staryu out of the prize cards, and we want to be very careful with our water energies because of that. Oh well, sees. With Giratina, I mean, I think most Greninja players are not using Counter Catcher, so that's a big deal. With Giratina, it might push it back into their favor, because with Giratina, it basically comes down to a Dawnwings hitting you for 120 and you hitting for 40. And Manchas, thank you so much for the extra 4 bits. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Ultra Balls away. Energy Lodo. Why would you play Energy Lodo in Necrozma? Why? Someone explain this to me. I have no clue why that's in there. Like, I always have trouble fitting like consistency and the attackers into a deck and enough energy, and then I see people playing stuff like that. It's like, how do you fit that? And yes, of course, the Alexis. Oh, that's why he plays Energy Loto. Because this is not a very nice. Just from hand. The Flowstone, the DC is 70 HP is gonna come through though. Well, it's not actually, because Frogadier also has 70 HP. Okay. Now the Enhanced Hammer is looking very nice here. Gonna do this and one break. I'll get the Frogadier and I'll evolve, and I will do this, and I will Brooklet for another 70 HP Froakie, and I will retreat, and I will Water Duplication. Okay. You're gonna play Ultra Malamar in a tournament tonight. You have your Giratina on standby if you fear ninjas. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, it definitely slowed me down big time the previous game. It definitely slowed me down big time. Choice band is irrelevant here on the Latios, unless he's gonna Kuzma my Lele. But he's gonna Cynthia, which is fine. It's choice band not fighting Fury Belt, so my Frogadier will survive. So what do I call this deck? Garbiter Spread deck? Garbiter Spread Box, I guess. Garbiter Spread Box. There's a 30 onto a Frogadier, that's fine. They're gonna see spread with Tapu Koko. Ugh, evolving through the Poton is really bad though, because of Espion. And okay, I do get this. The choice band doesn't matter, the Poton does. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna evolve here. I'm gonna do this, and then I think I'm just gonna remove this energy. The counter energy doesn't scare me. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4 item cards so far. Do you want a Shadow Stitching? No, I'm gonna Moonlight Slash, but I'm gonna keep the energy just in case something happens that I'm missing that would knock out my Greninja. The difference between 20 or 80, I mean 80 or 60 is not relevant, I don't think. Ooh, counter onto a Coco, that means Kuzma is coming. That means Kuzma is coming. Otherwise, that's a huge misplay, because once I knock out the Latios, his counter would be activated, so he wouldn't need 2 of them on the Coco. Right, so it's either a Kuzma coming or and he's deciding what to promote. Yeah, there's a Kuzma. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Lele is a... Wait. Okay, we top deck the energy to retreat. N. I think I still N. And hello Kimosabi, thanks so much for being here. Another spread does knock out this Greninja, but that's fine. I'm gonna keep the Brooklet for when my opponent finds another Potown. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Moonlight Slash once again, but I'm not going to return the energy, so I get the Greninja pieces back. Fairy on the Necrozma. That's interesting. I mean, maybe he's just gonna use it to place more damage counters on the board. Jedi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hope you have a nice weekend, because I won't be streaming until next week again, so hope you have a nice weekend. I mean, the Fairy Energy and this card means my opponent's just not gonna have Trash Challenge probably, so I shouldn't be too worried about item cards. Counter Catcher is really nice here though. I saved the Brooklet Hill for this very same purpose, so I'm gonna go ahead and evolve here, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to evolve. And then I believe I'm gonna knock out the Garb, right? I do believe I'm gonna knock out the Garb, because that gives me abilities for the rest of the game, which is nice. Brooklet, I'm not gonna get the 60 HP Froakie. I will bench this one, however, and I will Cynthia. And then I get the knockout on this card, which is nice. I could even Giant Water Shuriken, set up the Giant Water Shuriken next turn, but I don't think I need to. So I'll choice band this guy, and then I will Moonlight Slash and return the energy to make sure that I get the knockouts. No more Trubbish means, or no Trubbish on the bench means, I'm guaranteed at least one turn of abilities. At least. At least. There's a Coco for more spreading. When am I flying to Madison? My flight leaves at 6 AM tomorrow. 6 AM Friday is when I fly out. So that's gonna be annoying but interesting. Okay, so there's a Trubbish once again. There's a Trubbish and no indication of Trash Challenge so far. See a Floatstone. Are we gonna see an N? We see Potown, which is annoying. And we do see the end. So perfect hand by my opponent to respond to this. Like, he sets up the Trubbish, he attaches the float. And we get the break. However, we don't have a counter to this. We don't have any basic waters to pick this guy off. So not the greatest. Not the greatest. And then once he starts rearranging damage counters, it's going to be very annoying to deal with. So I believe I should Evosoda to avoid the damage. I don't think I even evolve, right? I guess I do evolve this guy to protect it. I don't think I do any more evolutions. I think I'm just gonna Moonlight Slash, keep the energy. That's a lot of damage now on my board. And there's a Staryu, which we can't even bench right now. What deck am I bringing to Madison? I mean, I don't know. I never decide decks until the day before the tournament, so I won't know until tomorrow night. What do I expect to do well? Buzzwole is very strong, Malamar is very strong, Zoroark decks are very strong. Greninja will probably also do well. The one guy running hot with Greninja will do well. And immediately replaces the Garb. Yikes. Hello Evolutions, thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. There's a Garb. I mean, he is running out of attackers though. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What? That DC makes no sense though. Like, that DC would be better off on a Lele than here. If your plan is to knock out the Lele with the GX, then why waste a DC there? Like, only if you had Sycamore, you would place it there. Like, this guy is gonna... Like, this guy deals exactly 10 damage right now. Ugh. This is so annoying. Okay, that helps. I don't want to evolve and place more damage counters. But no water. Absolutely no water energy. Necessarily complicated match. We lose the Lele, we lose the Greninja. That's 3 prizes. Putting my opponent down to 2. Another Latios. These Froakies are in danger of getting knocked out. I mean, the end is gonna be good, I guess. We still have 2 Field Lords to counter this thing. And to get abilities back. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one for sure. I mean, we might just win by deck out, honestly, at this point. We might actually win. We have a chance to win by deck out. Because my opponent's going to go ahead here. Well, depending on where he places the 30. It's going to be rough, though. Because once he starts moving damage counters, it's just gonna get very ugly very quickly. So we're gonna try to prevent that with the end. DC on the Latios. This pass really hurts though. And then breakthrough onto Greninja? Or is he just gonna spread the damage elsewhere? He is, okay. Interesting decision. Makes a smart decision though, in terms of end, in terms of utilizing counter energy. Oh, very nice. Next card. Very freaking nice. Very freaking nice. Starmie is not even in the, like, it's in the discard pile. Oh my gosh. I'm still gonna thin it though. 4 cards. No field blower. Oh gosh. It's always the next card, right? Like, there's video evidence. It's always the next card. There's actual video evidence to show that it's always the next card. Not gonna return the energy. Take a knockout there. Evosoda. Evosoda is good. Evosoda is actually a good top deck. Very seeking, nice. That's very seeking, nice. Evosoda is nice here though. Potentially. Potentially. Hello. No, why do you insist on Guzma? Wait, why would you Guzma the free retreater? Not even, what? Why would you Guzma the Staryu, which retreats for free? That feels like a mistake. I mean, it's gonna come down to, can my opponent like shuffle everything though? Okay, so we're gonna Super Rod back the Starmie, the Break, and the Greninja, I guess. And then, yeah, that's fine. I should have waited. I should have waited, but this is fine because I still have the energy to retreat. And then I'm gonna Sycamore. I don't want to put more damage counters onto the field. I do get the field blower, thankfully. So I'm gonna get rid of this and this. And then I will be able to get rid of the Latios with this guy, I guess. Is there any way for my opponent to draw 3 prizes next turn? If I evolve here, then no. right? If I evolve there, then no. And I'm gonna space peek on this and grab 2 waters, and then where does my giant water shuriken go towards? The active, right? I need to KO the active, I think. Like, I need to take prizes. Yeah, Baby Lele and Counter Energy works to win the game, but he has exactly... He has 2 cards in his hand. And there's 1 Counter Energy left. So if he has exactly that off of the 3 cards, then so be it. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Giant Water Shuriken the Garb didn't make much sense because I didn't knock it out. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna double Giant Water Shuriken. Coco gets him 1 prize. Field Blower doesn't matter. Okay, so he needs exactly Lele counter in the 2 cards. Needs exactly Lele counter. He doesn't have it. Oh, but he choice bans the card. That's annoying. Okay, so I mean, I'm still in a little bit of trouble here because of the Frogadier. The prize Frogadier might give my opponent the win here. The prize Frogadier has the potential to give my opponent the win here. Because now he gets an extra turn of spread. He's gonna need to find something else to spread with though. I mean, it's gonna be close, I guess. Nothing deals more damage, right? Now I just deal as much damage as I can, I feel. Well, I 2-hit KO. That's what I need to do. I 2-hit KO. Guzma would be helpful, yes. 2 more spreads and my opponent wins. Oh my gosh, he top decks the Espeon. You're kidding me. He gets an energy, he wins. How many energy does he have left? We know he has 1 counter. I think he only has 1 counter energy left. That's all he has left. That is all he has left. It's gonna be super, super, super close. Another N. He's gonna deal 10 damage with Prismatic Burst for the knockout. Trubbish to thin. Yeah, the 70 HP Froakie actually mattered here. No, the stream. Why? ¿Por qué pasa esto justo cuando? What? Salud. Okay. So I think I end, right? This guy only deals 10 damage. Rescue Stretcher doesn't matter. Yeah, Rescue Stretcher doesn't matter. I think I end him down to 1. He should only, I mean, I assume he plays 4 TCs, 4 counters, and 2 fairies. So there's only 1 counter energy left. Do I just end my opponent? I think I do. We know he didn't have it before, but it might have been his prize card. And then we Moonlight Slash for maximum damage. And that way we have the energy to retreat in case he finds a Guzma. To bring up... Well, if he finds a Guzma, he... No, he doesn't win. No, he wins. If he has Guzma, he wins. If he has Guzma, he wins because he just deals 10 damage to the Frogadier. Oh, retreats. Okay. We're still in this. We are still in this. We need our... Oh, we don't have another field lore. I thought I had 3. I only have 2. Never mind. Yeah, I bring the energy back in case he Guzmas the Starmie. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. Please don't get it. Hello, Obey Noe. No. Oh my gosh. Struggle, guys. That's the struggle if you're gonna play Greninja. That's how it's gonna be for a whole day if you play Greninja. Do not do it. Do not do it. Okay, so someone wanted me to show the list. I'll show the list. Not a problem. There it is. And yeah. Ugh. Oh well. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the struggles with Greninja. If you are watching on Twitch, yeah, Starmie Break would have actually won us the game. If you're watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back in just a second. I will be back with a Beast Box Buzzwole deck. So don't go anywhere, guys. I will be